Murphy.
I believe culture and character define who you are. So everyone in America is from a different culture. We consist of different culture. In Euless, it's about 50% different culture in Euless. I wear this because it's a respect to my culture. It's called respect. When we wear this, we wear the respect to our community and to our people and to the people of Euless. I believe that how you bring the different citizens of Euless is we build a cultural center. And I will build the cultural center in Euless for everyone to enjoy. We can have a play, musical, whatever you want to do with the cultural center. And I believe that we should reach out to our community by allowing the panel and the council member to be diversified, starting from me. Elect me as your mayor. And I would bring all of us to the city of Euless, and we would be working for you as citizens, and you are the one that pays for our salary.
Ms. Martin.
Mr. Bojan, you're entirely correct. I meet on a regular basis with the Aga Khan Council, the leaders of the Aga Khan Council. I attend any cultural event that anybody in the city has that I'm invited to. The Nepalese community, we both attended recently their Holy Day, and I enjoy those. I learned so much. The only committee that we have officially formed so far is the Euless Tongan Committee. The Tongans were among the very first to come to Euless. And we learned through hard lessons that there were a lot of things that we weren't communicating well enough to them, such as they have traditions of roasting pigs. There are certain conditions that are required to do that, and we've worked with them to resolve any and all issues that we've ever had. And we would love to do that with all the cultures in this city, because we are diversified, and I am very proud as an immigrant. I'm very proud of our diversity. Thank you.
It is said that a single-member district system is more representative of the community, giving greater chances for minorities to get elected. Would you support such a system? Let's start with Mr. Tompkins.
I shouldn't have made eye contact with it. You know, it's at large. The nice thing about having 7 folks on the council, the city council, is that I got this event, or I've got this event, or I can cover this event, or I can have that flexibility to come into the community and not feel bounded by a line in the sand. Oh, I'm sorry, that's your district. That's not us. We don't need any kind of divide right now. We need to come together, and that's where we need to be.
Johnny?
So, telling the truth, I have not explored that, like whether the single district member is better than the at large. But I think there has to be something said about what Mr. Tompkins was saying earlier, that he's the only one of 2 people that live in South Euless. So that has something to say about if you're in your district, I think you can represent them better. Again, like I said, I haven't looked into it as an attorney. I would do research, find alternatives, and seek your advice as to what is the best strategy going forward. And again, we will make a committee to make sure this can be done. Is it good for the citizens or bad? I'm sort of thinking off the top of my head, you've got me cold feet. I think it makes sense because people that in that district would be able to look up to that person. And again, if let's say Mr. Tompkins or somebody else wants to come into somebody else's district, I'm sure nobody will mind. If somebody wants to come in my district, I'll be more than happy to come. Both of us can come represent Euless. So it doesn't divide us. In fact, it unites us more. Again, thinking off the top of my feet. Thank you. My time is up. Thank you.
Ms. Martin.
That subject hasn't come up for a long time, and I probably can argue it effectively either way. But as Mr. Tompkins said, it is kind of nice to have us feel like we represent each and every one of you. No matter what your culture, no matter what your color, no matter what your ethnicity, no matter what your income level, we represent you. We're here for you. We're very, very accessible. You can call us anytime you want. Most of us have home phone numbers published on the website. We have emails that you can direct your questions to. We're accessible. We shop with you. We go to the library with you. You run into us everywhere. And everywhere I go, I hear about something that's either good or bad. And that's the way it should be. Thank you.
Mrs. Utaki.
I believe that minority is just a word that America put on colored people. I don't believe in that. I'm colorblind. I believe that we should all be treated the same. No culture should be treated different. We should all be the same. Just because I was born in the South Pacific, that doesn't mean I should be given special treatment. No. Everybody is an American citizen. We should all be treated and give the same system, life, liberty, justice, and equality. Thank you.
This is now time for our closing statements. Let's begin with Mr. Rujani from place 3.
Place 2. Place 2. Place 2. 2 minutes, that means, right?
I'm sorry, I closed out 3 of those.
Okay. Well, again, thank you very much for coming out to listen to all of us. I think I was having a great time with question and answer. And again, like Kirby said, we're available anytime, you know, or you can get our contact information. It's on the website as well. We're your public servants. We don't make any money because of that. We don't get paid to be on city council. It's service that we're doing above and beyond everything else that we're doing. I mean, I have a really thriving practice. I'm really fortunate to have great clients, you know, and representing different people. That's what I love doing, connecting the people that are being governed with their government. I think that's really important to do, and I'm really, you know, if I win or not, the most important thing is getting people out to vote. When I saw that number, when I was running, I pulled up, what's the population of Euless? 55,000 approximately. And how many people go out to vote? I mean, let's be frank, 28,000 registered voters. How many people go out to vote? Maybe about 2,000? Is that right? Is that right in a vibrant city? It's not. It should not be. We should not take that. So go reach out to your neighbors and tell them to go out to vote. April 24th is early voting. May 2nd it ends, and May 6th is the last day for election. Please if you learn nothing from here, make sure go out to vote. Whoever you vote for, that doesn't matter because we're all your public servants, right? But I think it's important to let your neighbors know, go out and vote. Thank you so much.
Thank you for that. I mean, that is the American way of doing things. Is we represent you. You tell us what you want. We work for free. We work for free. And that's the cool thing about this is 3 years. It goes by extremely fast, and I have had the pleasure to work for you. It's been fun, and things are going great. It's quiet. You're injecting yourself into the events that we get invited to. And it's like, hey, I'm Jeremy, I'm your city councilman. And they're like, great, city's doing wonderful. So I appreciate it. And that's the story is, yes, about 2,000 people vote. We need more people to be educated and be informed. And that's where I so appreciate you guys taking the time here tonight to understand who's who. But thank you. May 6th is the election day. It kicks off April 24th, early voting here in the library. Actually, right here.
Thank you. Next candidate is the candidate for Mayor, Linda Martin. Linda.
Well, Mr. Bojani, this time you stole my thunder. I was going to talk about the historically low voter turnout that we have. And I think this is the year that we need to break records.
Absolutely.
I call all your friends. Ask them to call all their friends. And just as he said, the most important thing is that you vote. It's not necessarily who you vote for, but it's the fact that you exercise your duty as an American to vote. Naturally, I hope you're going to vote for me, because truthfully, I have had a wonderful time being your mayor and your council member for all these years. I am so incredibly proud to serve the citizens of this city. We just have a wonderful city. And our citizens, for the most part, seem very happy. I don't really think they want us to turn into a Seattle. We just kind of have our little community and our little corner of the world, and we're doing great things with our development, and life is going good. There's a reason Money Magazine has selected us as the greatest city to live in on 2 different occasions. In 2009, we were number 34, and last year we were the number 18 top city in the United States to live in. Give yourself...
Candidate for mayor, Ms. Utapi.
I want to thank you for this opportunity to allow me to be in this great place of Euless. I believe that the reason for low turning out in voting for Euless is because of the lack of transparency, lack of accountability, lack of connection between the leaders of Euless and the citizen of Euless. This is what I believe. Everyone is different. Whoever you vote for, I hope you vote for the principal values on how to build your city. A city is a place to live, enjoy, develop, work, educate your children, and a city is a place to enjoy. So what do we have in Euless as an attraction? We don't have to turn to be Seattle, Washington. But success is something that everyone is turning to. What defines success is how you help your citizen. Not sitting in city council and say, oh, you don't pay me, I can just sit and do nothing. No. Success is all about inspiring others and how to do right, godly, morally, and constitutional right in America. That is what success is. A leader is someone who influences others to do what is great. It's not about sitting free in city council. Oh no. We'd be satisfied with Euless? 53,000 and we have no Walmart. No big corporation come to Euless because we have no purpose and mission. My voice is worse than Donald Trump, and I'm telling you, I can act better than Donald Trump. Thank you.
Answering our questions, I'd like to thank